This week I'm going to do a bonus. This is one of the poems that I wrote, and it's called Unapologetic. I will read it, and then we're going to have a little discussion about it. I'm going to just go over why I wrote it. Called Unapologetic. They told us to hate ourselves. Well, not verbally, subliminally, with these jacked up messages that cast the beauty as the fair skin and the darker as the beast. Always the less attractive best friend, hardly ever the leading lady, well, unless she was a slave or some ghetto hood rat baby mama, rolling neck, snapping fingers down for drama. And how can we blame them when we've added to the madness because we've been divided on color since those brown paper bags, and we laugh at memes that depict dark-skinned queens as crows and gorillas, and our own black men fail to see us? Their lenses distorted with images of what beauty is supposed to be. They want a woman with her real hair, but only if it ain't nappy. So we traded our crowns for lace fronts that dangle past our thighs, rock contacts the color of golf course lawns to clear day skies. When did it become unpopular to just be black? They've brainwashed us to the point where now we want to be black with a twist. I've even heard chicks say, well, my great-great-grandmother on my mother's side was Colombian, so I guess that means I'm mixed. Well, I'm mixed too. Black mixed with more black. What do you think about that? A beautiful, flawless portrait painted by the Most High. Skin dark as midnight sky. Eyes that shine brighter than constellations. Mind of an intellectual. Spirit of a phoenix. Unapologetic. Black with a purpose. Used to see it as a curse. Now I see it as a gift. Blessed and armed with the knowledge that my own acceptance of who I am is all I ever needed to truly be free. Unapologetically, I come to thee, shoulders back, head held high, fist pumped towards the sky. Unapologetic. Okay. The reason I wrote this poem, I was scrolling through Instagram one day and I saw this meme, and it was of a crow and a gorilla mixed together, and it was like, chicks be like, I'm mixed. And it was posted by various black men. Two things I find troubling with this. Number one, that a black person would even consider posting this meme as a disparaging way to knock out or knock down black women, especially dark-skinned women, okay? Especially dark-skinned women. Why do people think that some women feel the need to say that they're mixed? It's because there's this perception behind mixed women that if you are mixed, you are considered more beautiful, more attractive, and darker skinned women are not. So now you've created this thing inside women where they feel like in order to be beautiful, they have to tell people that they're mixed when they're really not. And the other part of that is, people have a very ignorant perception of what mixed is, because you could be Jamaican and Haitian and both of your parents are black and you can still be mixed. So it's being mixed is not just the conventional black and white or black and Hispanic. So people are still ignorant and not even knowing what the term mixed is. Mixed is just when two tribes come together and make another one. So that is what it means to be mixed. Now, I say this to say I don't have issues with light skin, dark skin, brown, whatever. Don't even care what your color is. Number one, I know people that are light skinned and they don't like to be fetishized. They don't want people just saying, oh, I want you because you're light skinned, or I want you because your hair is nicer texture. That is an insult. to that person, because they are a whole person. They don't need you just wanting them for physical attributes that they have. They want you to love them for who they are and not what they just look like. What they look like is just only one part of it. And at the same time, as a black man, you should not be disrespecting a black sister, especially a dark-skinned sister. Because just like there are pretty light-skinned women, there are just as pretty dark-skinned women. Beauty is not reserved for a particular color. You know, beauty comes in all shapes, all sizes, all variations of the ebony spectrum, all different races, all different ethnicities. Just like less attractiveness comes in all those things. But then again, some guys say, well, you can't get mad because I like light-skinned sisters. Nobody cares. All we're saying is, if you prefer a lighter-skinned sister, just say that. But please, don't be disrespectful to the dark-skinned ones. I don't want to see black men posting memes like this. This is, to me, it's very ignorant. And it's demeaning to your own race of people. Number one, the person who posted it, I know the person's mom. His mom is just as dark skinned as I am. And I'm like, so this is what you think about your mom? Or, you know, to me, it just doesn't make sense. And it's this perception that dark skinned women are the lesser. We're not. Everyone, we're all, at the end of the day, we're all black. And guess what? We're all subjected to the same injustices, because at the end of the day, like I said, we're all black. So that was one of the reasons why I wrote this poem, because even though we all say we're together, there's a lot of division within our own race that we have to fix before we can push forward. And not just with just the men being disrespectful to dark-skinned women, but within our own communities. It's so much that needs to happen. Colorism is a thing to me. I'm writing a book right now. It's the baby sister of racism, because it's bred off of racism. If you read the Willie Lynch papers, he even said it. You know, if you can create lighter skinned ones, darker skinned ones, and you can pit the lighter against the darker, you'll have feelings of animosity between them. And you just create this hierarchy. And years later, we're still suffering from that same mentality, you know. So just think about it, chew on it, meditate on it, figure out ways that we can do better within our own community. Because at the end of the day, we do have to work together to end racism. And first, it's going to start within our own community. So that's just my 2 cents. Peace, love, happiness. See you next week.